at midcourt. Tony Brothers, Mark Lindsay, Simone Jelks, our officiating crew for tonight's game. Minnesota ball to start. Andrew Wiggins now on the switch. It's Santos defending. Shot clock at 8. Edwards on the step back off the bounce, can't score. So now Schroeder on Edwards on this possession. Edwards gets past him for a moment, but good recovery. Schroeder with the steal. And a 3-on-2. Jackson Davis gives it up. And Santos will let it fly. Golden State at 19-20. Got off to a hot start, but struggling of late. Under 500 now for the first time this season. Here's Randall, a corner 3, not there. Edwards kept it alive. Here's Randall, a corner 3, not there. Edwards kept it alive. Now a deep 3 from Edwards, who leads the NBA in threes. And Randall, who came over from the Knicks, we just saw beat Philadelphia a few minutes ago. Off-season trade. Edwards looking to take Wiggins, drives, miss with the left hand. Edwards blows past Santos. Good contest, though, by Jackson Davis.
He's just in one of those stretches right now where he needs some success early in games, I think, to get unleashed.
Payton couldn't handle that pass from Hield. Edwards looking to push. McDaniels.
Draymond Green back. You're going to get Kuminga back sometime, probably the end of the month as well.
Yeah, the Clippers are in 5th, the Warriors in 12th, but just 3 games back in the loss column. Moody misses, rebound Edwards. 5 points in 8 minutes for Minnesota. And then a strip by Payton on Edwards.
Yeah, he didn't look long at that one. When you've made your first 3 and you're Steph Curry, you don't give it a long look and you know where that's going to end up.
Edwards with his first points. Curry still has more points than Minnesota. He's got 12. Most points in a first quarter this season for Steph Curry. It has not been a good week for professional sports teams in Minnesota in the first half as Curry finally misses. Vikings were down 21 at halftime in their playoff game to the Rams on Monday, and the Wolves down 22 after the first quarter here to Golden State. But Edwards throws a 3 to start the second quarter as NBA leading 164th on the year.
Activity has been a killer for Minnesota. Turnover. Edwards for 3. Boom!
Steph Curry with 4. He's got 12 points to lead all scores. Edwards drive and kick. DiVincenzo knocks down the corner 3. Second team All-NBA last year. Playing like a first-teamer so far this year. Edwards couldn't score there. Randall does, though, with the stick back.
Golden State did not communicate defensively to make up for it until he got back.
Edwards got the block, but it remains in the hands of the Warriors, and Curry's 3 off the mark. He's missed 2 in a row. Edwards got the block, but it remains in the hands of the Warriors, and Curry's 3 off the mark. He's missed 2 in a row after starting 4 for 4. Edwards past Santos. Good hands that time. Looked like it was Curry that got the deflection. This is when the Warriors were rolling early in the year, getting deflections on defense, running the floor, and scoring in transition. It was with Golden State 2 years ago before doing a great job for the Knicks last year, then part of the Towns trade along with Randall. Step back 3. Edwards, no. Edwards penetrates and a reach-in foul.
Splits those 2 defenders and made sure he had his arms into the defender to get contact.
Lengthy conversation here between Payton, Hield, and Schroeder. Payton's last game was December 28th. Hurt his left calf in that game. Decided not to challenge that foul. Fall-away jumper short from Edwards, but Gobert cleans it up inside, and Minnesota back within 12. Schroeder with Conley on his hip, rejected by Gobert. Wiggins, blocked by Gobert. Back-to-back possessions with swats for the 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert. Edwards around the Gobert screen, hits the push shot, and it's a 10-point game.
He can continue to track the ball all the way to the rim and make a play.
McDaniels, one of the best on-ball defenders in the NBA, couldn't handle that pass from Edwards, a turnover. Santos, who made his first career start for the injured Draymond Green, gets it out for another 3. Edwards, 4 of 11, gets to the rim, soars, and missed it. That highlight much more. Great first game that went to overtime between Philly and New York. Edwards missing again. He's now 4 for 13 from the floor, and it's Warriors ball. Wiggins can't pay it off, though. Misfire on the three. Edwards in transition. Pull up three, DiVincenzo. It's good! First three since the opening frame for Curry, 5th of the night. Edwards attacking. Contact and one. A three-point chance for Edwards. His first points of the second half.
Good things will happen. You earn yourself a trip. That time, a +1.
That was his first shot of the quarter, not just his first points. Payton, who's back after missing 2 weeks due to injury, defending Edwards. And they're going to call foul on the Edwards drive. It's going to be on Moody.
Anthony Edwards just put on the Jets and went straight downhill to try to draw contact.
And this is what you're talking about, right? Taking it downhill against a defender, using your athleticism to get to the rim.
With growing, like as a leader of your team and understanding with those physical tools, there are times when you have to go into attack mode. And right now,
Ingles is about 6 inches taller. He's so long. Yet Curry able to shield him and get the basket. Edwards again.
Bear can load up and jump, so he gets that finger roll to go.
This year, NBA All-Star is back with a brand new twist. You can vote today, we would assume, which would be his 11th All-Star appearance. Anthony Edwards, 2-time All-Star. Made it all the way to the conference finals last year, winning 56 games. Edwards driving, missed with the left hand.
His assault against a team that's having a difficult time because of all the fouls they committed earlier in the quarter. And I like this ratio for Anthony Edwards.
Free throw attempts have come here in the quarter. Only one official field goal attempt in the quarter. Edwards up to 21 points.
They combined have lost fewer games than the Boston Celtics, which everyone acknowledged was clearly the best team in the league going into the season. But OKC and Cleveland have gotten it done with depth, balance, shooting.
Edwards driving, stops at the elbow, gives it up to Reed. Shot clock at 6. Edwards again driving and draws the foul.
Is so much better than it was his first couple years in the league that now he creates advantages with the angles.
5th foul on Moody.
But they're not stringing together stops, and that's why they haven't really cut into this halftime deficit.
First miss of the night at the line for Edwards. Shot clock at 4. Moody with 2, stops at the foul line, short on the jump shot. And Edwards, who's only taken one official shot this half, but the leading scorer for the Wolves with 22, he'll fire a 3 here and drill it. His first three-point attempt of the second half is good. Minnesota trying to win for the 5th time in its last 6 games. Floater by Schroeder won't go. Rebound Edwards and tried to save it under his basket. Step back 3. Too strong from Ant. Timer at 7, and they're going to call a foul here on Minnesota. That's just the first team foul in the quarter. Shot clock inside of 10. They got Payton on Edwards. Can't shake him. Now has a little space. Drives, hangs, missed the layup. And Payton with the rebound. Edwards moving to his left. Step back 3 over Hield. And it's in and out. Wiggins with the rebound. They're trying to tie him up. The ball is poked free out of bounds. It's Golden State ball. They get it into Curry. Can they foul in time? They do. There might be time on the clock here. Let's see. They're saying the game is over. And the Golden State Warriors close out a 4-game road trip with an important win to get them back to 500.